This is a project I did for a company called Visually. Visually is a largest infographic platform in 2011 to 2013. In 2014, the company decided to pivot to become a creative content marketplace. So they're not only just doing infographic, but also they appeal to a broader audience, and also they want more content creators and users to use their platform. The founders approached me and said, look, we're going to announce this pivot at this one of the most beloved and also interactive event called South by Southwest. I'm sure some of you know, which is in Austin, Texas, and usually around 50,000 people coming every year, probably now more than that. And in order to grab the attention, they are going to have the event at the space, which is with thousands of companies, small company and larger company. They're competing attention with NASA. And next to them, they have like New York Times. And they're this small startup that only have like a month and a half to actually come up with something with a limited amount of budget. So when they came to me, they said, we would love to integrate our original logo, which I didn't design, but it needed to be reflected in design. But we also needed to mention this new slogan, which is content is king, because now we are a content platform. And so during this conversation, I was in Sydney, CEO is in San Francisco, and the CTO, I believe, or COO was in Tel Aviv. So we were having this phone call, and I kept hearing them saying content is king, content is king, over and over. And so why don't we just visualize the content king? So I came up with this visualization of the content king. So the problem has been solved here is that to have a content king that integrated with their slogan, which is content is king, but it also integrated with their original logo. In this case, you're not overtaking their logo, you're integrating with the original logo and using the color to reflect in the actual campaign. We used the content king as posters around in town in the Austin Convention Center, and we also created the visually Photobooth props. So I made them into different props that people can carry. So this is the team with the props on day one. They also had some fun kind of doing some user testing. The beauty of this is that their booth actually has all these like a real-time photo booth that people could interact with these stickers. Mind you, this is before Snapchat. This is real-life OG stickers. And people actually had a lot of fun. Like, I was so taken away by the fact that people genuinely responded very well towards these real-life stickers. And they're also more willing to interact and engage with the team and know what they're actually working on and why is it a content king. And the team also had a lot of fun, and people are more willing to give you their information once they get to know you better. We also made stickers and bags. We made the bags twice as big as the official bag. That was a really nice hack, because everybody walking away with the bag. We also made the king onto the 6th Street, which is the music festival, and it temporarily became kind of a viral sensation. People started to really kind of tweet about it on the internet. Even some people take it in Nevada. Anyway, so this campaign was very successful and helped them to raise, I mean, it's a teamwork. It's not just a campaign, but they were able to raise $8 million, and they were successfully acquired the next year. So sometimes a very effective marketing campaign or creative campaign can really give a huge push with a startup company. Now, here's the takeaway. So, content is king was popularized by Bill Gates in 1996. Now, this quote has been around for 22 years, and I'd like to tell you or propose that now it's 2018. Engagement is the queen. If we put meaningful content and engaging form together, if we put tech and art together, this is where the innovation happens. This is where the magic happens. And this was also recently, I was giving a talk at Apple Union Square in San Francisco. Somebody actually suggested me to watch the video of iPad 2 launch where Steve Jobs giving this speech. So I found this speech, which is 20 seconds, and I really want to play it here so that his message can get across.
So I've said this before. I thought it was worth repeating. It's in Apple's DNA that technology alone is not enough. That it's technology married with liberal arts, married with the humanities, that yields us the result that makes our hearts sing.
I think so often we get so trapped. What's new? What's next? What's the next tech innovation? But one thing I think we need to keep in mind is, at the end of the day, tech is the medium. It's the tool. It's ultimately serves the humanity. And while we are focusing a lot on tech innovation, I think we also should, and very much needed, to continue, advocate, and continue encourage not only our generation but also younger generation to flourish the realm of art, the realm of humanity. Only we marry the tech with humanity, we marry tech with art, can really yield the result and can really create the magic together. So this is my talk, and if you had a chance to look at all the key takeaways, it actually creates this word, inspire. And I think that as a designer, a lot of times we're not only doing work, try to inspire others. Firstly, you need to create work to inspire yourself. You really need to make the work that make yourself feel inspired first, and then you can really kind of make into a much bigger impact. So inspire. I hope this talk can give you some ideas. Please stay in touch, and these are my all the way to connect with me on the internet, and or you can just find me in person. I will be here for the next 2 days, and thank you so much for your attention.